Hello and welcome back to the another episode of Daily Quiz for IAS Prelims 2025. It is 4th August today and we are going to discuss at least 10 questions in this session. Every day we upload 2 videos on this YouTube channel. In the first one we discuss the daily current affairs, which is in the morning session, and in the evening or night session we discuss the daily quiz for IAS Prelims 2025. you know we discuss the questions we try to discuss the questions related to the current affairs. The idea behind it is that you will get very much aware about how the questions could be framed from the current affairs, and also it will help you in revising your current affairs. And also we take some previous year questions so that it will give you an idea how the questions do come in the exam, and it will help you find the methods by which you can solve those questions. So before we start our discussion today, I would like to request you guys, please do subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. Now let's look at the first question. We discussed about the Alzheimer's disease. In our discussion we discussed about the new testing method, like the blood test which can be done to find out the Alzheimer's disease as early as possible in a patient, to diagnose this disease as early as possible in the patient. So with respect to the Alzheimer's disease, we had formed a question here. So let us see what it is about. Option A: Alzheimer's disease is primarily characterized by the accumulation of amyloid beta plaques and tau tangles in the brain. This is 100% correct. We don't need to go dig deeper into what these amyloid beta plaques and tau tangles are. We just need to remember these things. That's enough for us for an IAS aspirant. Now the statements 2. It is a type of a neurodegenerative disorder that primarily affects motor coordination and muscle strength. No, it is incorrect. It affects cognitive coordination and not motor coordination. For example, it affects the memory. You can find memory loss in the patient and something and others like that. Lack in decision making and other cognitive effects. So I had the second option about the neurodegenerative disorder, about the motor coordination, it is incorrect. Then the third option: risk factors for Alzheimer's disease include advanced age, family history, and certain genetic mutation. So this is also correct. So for the question number 1, the correct options are 1 and 3, which is the option B. Here I had marked the option a little bit wrong. Just look at the question, you will find out the first statement, the second and the third statement. The first statement and the third statement are correct in this question. Now moving forward to the another question of today's discussion. It is about the technologies and systems used for weather forecasting in India. We saw it with respect to the Kerala CM's demand that in India we should have more sophisticated technologies with respect to the weather forecasting, and they are also planning a specific location specific weather forecasting system in Kerala itself. So with respect to the weather forecasting, I had framed a question here. So let us see what the question says. The question number 2: which of the following technologies and systems are used for weather forecasting in India? 1. Doppler radar. 2. Insat satellite system. 3. Numerical weather prediction models. Automation weather stations. So what do you think is the correct option? For the question number 2, all the 4 options are correct. They all are used in the weather forecasting system. For example, Doppler radar, it helps in finding out the direction of the wind, and some of these give the mathematical modeling of the weather and all that stuff related to the forecasting of the weather. So all these 4 technologies are used in the Indian weather forecasting. Now coming to the question number 3, we discussed about the environment ministry giving nod to the Saluri Hydel Power Project. So with respect to that, the Saluri Hydel Power Project, an initiative aimed at enhancing renewable energy capacity, is located in which of the following states in India? Is it located in Karnataka? No. not in Tamil Nadu, neither in Kerala. It is located in Andhra Pradesh. So for the question number 3, the correct option would be option 2, which is Andhra Pradesh. And now moving to the question number 4, it talks about the which of the following statements regarding the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act (FCRA) are correct. Option A, about the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, it regulates the acceptance and utilization of foreign contribution by individuals and organizations in India. 100% correct. Option B, under the FCRA, organizations are required to obtain prior approval from the Ministry of Home Affairs for receiving foreign contribution. Option 2 is also correct. Option 3, the FCRA applies exclusively to non-governmental organizations and does not include political parties. It is incorrect because it does include political parties and other organizations also. So in the question number 4, the statement 3 is incorrect. Now coming to the statement 4, the FCRA mandates that all foreign contributions must be deposited in a designated bank account maintained with the Reserve Bank of India. No, it is not necessary that it should be maintained with the Reserve Bank of India, but it should be approved by the FCRA. So for the question number 4, the correct options are option 1 and option 2 only, which is in the codes given below, it is option A. Now coming to the question number 5, it talks about the Gandhi King Foundation. Which of the following objectives is primarily associated with the Gandhi King Foundation? First one, promoting global economic development through trade policies. No. Option 2, advancing the principles of non-violence and social justice. 100% correct. Option 3, facilitating international diplomatic negotiations. This is also incorrect. Option 3, facilitating international diplomatic negotiation, is incorrect. Option 4, supporting technological innovations in education. This is also incorrect. So for the question number 5, the correct option is only option 2, which is advancing the principles of non-violence and social justice. You know why we are taking this question? Because we had seen how, because of the FCRA, there are lack of funding in the Gandhi King Foundation, and this was signed 4 years ago by the President Trump, to study the great personalities of the great personalities of the Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King. Now coming to the question number 6, these are related to the previous year questions. Here the first question, Bhakta Tukaram was a contemporary of which Mughal emperor? Was he contemporary to Babur? No. Akbar? Neither him. Aurangzeb? Not him also. He was contemporary to the Jahangir. Coming to the question number 7, in Indian history, who was Abdul Hamid Lahori? Was he an important military commander during Akbar's reign? No. Was he an important historian of the reign of Shah Jahan? Yeah, he was a traveler and the important historian of the reign of the Shah Jahan. So for the question number 7, the correct option is option B. Now let's see what was the option C, an important noble and confidant of Aurangzeb. So for the question number 7, the correct option is option B. Now coming to the question number 8, it says, where is the famous Vijaya Vitala temple having its 57 carved pillars emitting musical notes located? Is it located at Belur? No. Is it located at Bhadrachalam? No. Is it located as Srirangam? No. It is definitely located at Hampi. So for the question number 8, the correct option would be option C. Now coming to the question number 9, it says, during the time of which Mughal emperor did the English East Company establish its first factory in India? Under whose reign did the East India Company establish its first company in India? Was it under Akbar? No. Was it under Jahangir? They had already established. Was it under Aurangzeb? Already established. So it was definitely under Jahangir. So for the question number 9, the correct option is option B. Please do ignore the spelling mistakes. And now coming to the last question after this discussion, it talks about where is the famous Virupaksha temple located? Is it Bhadrachalam? No, it is not located there. Is it Chidambaram? Not there. Is it Sirikahasti? Not there also. Then for the question number 10, the correct option would be option C. It is located in Hampi. So with this we complete today's discussion. I hope you would like the video and I hope you would share it with your friends. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe the channel.